Hi, my name is Kate Welsh. I live in Brooklyn and am currently working on my first manuscript. I am a reader for the publication Only Poems, and I'm the co-founder, co-editor of the Swan and Noah Review. I worked on Littlenecks for over 3 years, initially inspired by traditions at a beach where I spent time every summer. In every version before this one, I addressed other people, used you, but there wasn't a single version that felt quite right. I felt like there was something to it, though, especially when I just could not stop attempting revisions. So I kept putting it in the metaphorical drawer and pulling it out again when I thought I might have a fresh take. Then I broke up with the person who brought me to this beach for the first time, who I spent time with there for years after. And not long after that breakup, I joined some of my closest friends in the same spot, in part to celebrate an engagement. It was the epitome of bittersweet time. I was so sad about the breakup, but feeling so happy for my friends and beginning to feel cautiously optimistic about the future and what was to come. And I think in that state, every emotion feels bigger and sharper, really low lows and really high highs. And I think that your memory also kind of sharpens alongside those emotions. And so I remember really clearly sitting down at the dinner table after a day at the beach, kind of sunstruck, having made this clam pasta I'd made a million times before, and feeling very alone, but surrounded by all of my kind friends who were all in couples, and having this moment of, oh, right, this is what that poem is actually about. So when we all turned in for the night, I remember jotting quick notes down so I would remember. And when I had a chance, I wrote the first iteration of this version. And of course, I was surprised, but not that surprised to find that the person I kept addressing in the poem was actually myself, no one else. And all of the sadness and anger and worry and hope that this particular situation brought up within me. So, with that, I'll read Littlenecks. Littlenecks. Summer again, and I'm here without him for the first time, alone as I often felt when with. This time, though, truly on my own. The beach house's double bed is all mine. There is no asking him to help with dishes, no discussion about how late I can keep the reading light on, no paddleball partner, no one who'll split a giant ice cream cone, no one to kiss while watching pink sunsets from the roof. Tonight, my friend brings back dozens of clams and asks me to cook them like I did last summer. I set a hot pan simmering with white wine and garlic, curls of lemon peel, squares of salted butter. We listen for the shells to open, pour them over fettuccine, top it all with parsley and toasted breadcrumbs. The platter, like a Dutch still life, overheaped and gleaming. I place it on the table to applause, flush with an embarrassed pride. My friends so sweet, and also, I worry, pitying me, the air thick with salt and memory. I tear my own bread. I pour my own wine. I remember there's no reason to turn to him to make sure he has everything he needs. A chipped crystal bowl fills and fills with empty clacking shells. More bread is passed, more butter. Everyone's eyes turn glorious with moonrise and sharp white wine. I have only my own long hand to reach for. Tonight, I decide to think it's beautiful. A cheerful din surrounds me. Someone asks me if I'm hungry still. if I'm ready now for more.